studio. It's Monday morning, which is a good day. I tend to take time off lately on Sundays. I used to come here on Sundays, do some additional catching up with painting or some administration thing, because there's always something to do in the studio. You know what they say, work never ends for anyone. But lately, this year especially, I've been trying to take Sundays off, spend the time at home relaxing, running errands with family, and I feel good about it because I come here on Monday and I know that I had a good rest day, which make things way easier for everything else in the studio. So that's why I like that. Sorry, I'm looking at the phone because I'm checking the live feed to see if I look alright in the video, but I can't see myself now. So it's very important to I can see myself anyway. It's very important, I guess, to have that rest time in the studio. I mean, after studio, sorry, and be fresh on Mondays. And on Mondays, I usually try to start the day with painting. I come here, I do a little bit of a cleaning. Sometimes I check emails first, but I realize and notice that if I go straight to the painting, at least first couple hours, maybe even few hours, like 4 hours, let's say, then I feel like I accomplished something. Then I feel like my day, I did something good in the studio. I bought yesterday like a foam plates. I don't know if you can see them here. It's the problem. I just record with the back camera, but I can't really tell or see if I'm, fully in the picture or frame or not. But I think it's all looking good. At least that's what I think. There's one more way I can check that, so give me a moment and then I'll be able to tell you. This one here. It's kind of looking good, so I think it's I'm good. So I wanted to follow up with what I was saying about that foam palette. I'm using them for my art classes, and I've been running out of the paper plates, but the store I went yesterday for shopping, they didn't have a paper plates, but they had those foam plates like this one here, which are even slightly smaller now. I see they're slightly smaller than the one I've been using before, which I don't know if they're gonna be okay or not. But I bought them because they were fairly cheap, but also wanted to see if they're actually good for the painting. So I Googled it, and I found some information from other artists saying that they quite fine for the mixing paint for the art classes. So I don't know, I think I'm going to try and see if I'm happy with it or not. And to maybe actually do that, I'm going to maybe mix now some paints and see if I'm satisfied or not. Let me see, maybe let me pick up the colors that I don't use that often. Well, it's not important, but I have some black here, so let me put some black here. And then some white. Here neighbors coming to work. Oh, this one. What happened here? So tight. I'm going to use that tool to open it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the paper plates, I can tell, definitely are better. They definitely justify and do the job better than the foam, I can already tell. Let me see if I can deal with it. It's not that bad actually. So let me show you. They have a pretty good and steady surface that allows mixing. So I think it's gonna be okay. It's good to know before I actually use them at the class. Otherwise, I'll go there and then, you know, if I haven't tested it and something goes wrong, I can't really fix anything on spot. Let me see what happens if I add more water. Yeah, they're pretty good. I think I'll be happy with it. And I think that's people attending the class, I think they'll be satisfied too. Maybe a little bit too small. I wish they had a little bit bigger plates. I didn't really think about it when I was picking them up. I should have actually, but that's okay. I think it's not that big of a deal, I guess. I'm still working on those small pieces. I'm going to take tape off from this one. I want to document them. I wanted to document them on Saturday, but I end up doing other things at the end of the day, and I didn't get to it. And I also want to go back to scheduling Instagram and some other social media on Saturday. So I can schedule everything on Saturday for the entire week. But that lately is not so possible. And last Saturday, it's been my second attempt to go back to that routine of scheduling Instagram and some shorts on YouTube and Facebook on Saturday, but I didn't get to it. So last night, around 9 p.m. when I was done with gym and walking and as you know, like time with my family, I sat down and then I edited some reels for an entire week, but I was able to schedule only 2 of them. 2 of them for today and then for tomorrow. So I still have to keep scheduling them, and then I'm talking only about the reels, but if I want to post some pictures, I still have to get into the Photoshop. I've been really slow with that. I haven't been prioritizing those things lately, which is okay. At the end of the day, nobody really cares if I post the reel or not, but you know, more action I do, more action I take, there is a bigger chance that something good and positive will happen. So I will try. Anyway, I'm going to document this one and then document this one and document this one here. Take a tape off. See, I still even have a tape. I didn't take that tape away from Saturday. And I believe when I was recording a video on Saturday, I think that I had in one of those videos me actually painting this. And this is the third one that I feel satisfied with, and I'm going to document them. Actually, I'll document them now. I don't know if I'm going to get to the painting today. I'll be here till 5 p.m. and obviously I'm talking to you for the last 20 minutes. So that's already, that time is considered as done. But I'm going to document those 3 paintings, and that will allow me to edit them in Photoshop a little bit, retouch, and then I'm going to post them on my website and actually see if I can move them out of the studio this week. This is another one which is almost done. I think needs a little bit of maybe a couple more details on some details, I think. And I will consider this painting finished as well. I've been using for the first time the modeling paste for this painting. So I got this big bucket of modeling paste from Liquitex, I think that's how they pronounce it. It's acrylic, part of acrylic mediums, I think they call it, but like a modeling paste. And I can mix it with some additional color. It comes white and it's kind of heavy. The consistency of it is also very thick. But the problem with this one is that it's a matte. So when I apply on the surface like this one here, you know, give that impasto texture, which I really like, and save quite a bit of paint as well, but it's matte. So I don't know, I might have to maybe work with like a fixative, and I actually have a fixative here which is like workable, so I can go back to it. And this one is probably for drawings, but I think it's for acrylics as well. Let's see. Yeah, it probably says that easy to most color, watercolors, water-based paint, so that's actually good. So I can probably experiment a little bit more with, for example, spraying it with the fixative, which won't make this extremely gloss or extremely bright, but will definitely bring some gloss to it, some sort of make it a little bit more pop and life, which I think I would like better than just the paint itself. So this one that you see here, I just used the leftover of that paint, and I had some paper next to me, so I decided to kind of like make a mark of it, and I kind of like it too. You know, I can see already what I can add in between those darker parts, and then how to utilize it. So I'm very excited about it, but it's good that I was able to spray it now. Will give me in about 10-15 minutes overview on how it's going to look, and I can see already difference. The surface definitely shines, and I think that that's important. Let me show you another here. So I have another one I had to Yeah, and I can see the difference. I don't know if you can see it. If I make a little bit of movement, if you can see some reflection, that means um, you know, there is a big difference there. So you see, and I like that impasto movement. I've always been um, in a favor of applying more paint to the canvas, and that's something that I'm doing here right now on the larger canvas as well. And for many times I just use paint itself, mixing with medium and linseed oil. But also I've been going back to adding a little bit of cold wax to the paint to extend that paint and mix that with linseed oil to break that matte color surface that you get later on after applying it and drying. So I'm in the middle of that as well, and it kind of works just fine. It has that semi gloss but not completely matte surface, and especially this one here. So I don't know, been working on this painting, struggling a bit. I'm trying to finish it as soon as possible, but as soon as possible means like I don't know, I don't have a deadline. I'm working on it, and saying that, I also think that taking time to respond to what I actually want to create lately become a thing, but saying that also I do like to start painting quickly and finish it quickly, rather than just dragging it for weeks, which happens with that. So that's why I switched to smaller works as well. This is again more of the example of like one of the finish, but I have maybe like another maybe 20 like 10 of this size and another 10 bigger sizes that I started. Something that I began working on when I was in San Angelo for my art residency in last month, and that it's been already a month since that residency. So I can't really punish myself for not doing anything. I actually did a lot. When I think about it, I started so many paintings, and completing them takes time. So I'm hoping end of October I start seeing results, which is like this week and next week, and then after that November will be the time to complete everything and justify my studio production, which is for me is important, because studio is all about that for me. Come here, express the creative flow through working actually on the painting. It doesn't matter whether it's big, small, or whether it's one series or another. As long as I touch the brush, I'm fine with it. So that's something that I look forward to do. So that will be it for today's update from my morning studio. I haven't really showed you much in terms of the painting, but I think that's okay. Maybe I'm going to show you the painting that I have here that I did. Let me see, probably you can see here. So let me start this one. So this is this one here. This is the table I've been using for mostly acrylics, and sometimes I use it for like art classes that I have here. This is my palette. This is a table that I have on wheels that I can move around the studio. It's a glass palette, and I have here my linseed oil, balsamic. This is Gansom mineral spirit. Just I'm kind of very careful using it because I'm not 100% sure about this medium, but mostly I use linseed oil and balsamic turpentine, and I mix those two in different proportions. Um, depends on things layers I'm working on the canvas. And those are the paintings that I did during my art residency in San Angelo. This one here and all other paintings, they were inspired by the local desert tree that I saw at the campus. I took some photographs of it, and then first I took the photographs out of pure curiosity and likeness of what I saw, but then when I came back to studio and I thought about it more, I decided to use those photographs for painting as a starting reference point that allow me to create what you see here right now. And that's quite a bit of changes that I did to this painting. I applied quite a bit of impasto paint. And then if we move here further to this one, this painting that I started was also very very primary, very vivid, very expressionist in matter of texture, color, and form. And then when I came back to studio, I started looking at it, and maybe partially because my studio and the ceiling is a little bit lower comparing to the space that I was using in San Angelo. Therefore, I decided to make this painting a little bit more calm. So I added this white texture over or layer over the paint, and I have this idea of bringing the rectangles, stripes of various colors around this painting to create a form of a frame that will correspond and respond to what's happening inside that surface here of white, different translucent responses that the viewer can get through it. So that's something I'm thinking about. And I have a bunch of other paintings that I'm trying to complete as well. I have probably 2 or 3 that I'm satisfied with, maybe 4, and then those 2 that you see here, I still want to repaint. I have to, and I want to work on those on here. And then I have some of their paintings here that are near completion. I think this one here, to me, it's almost done, or maybe actually done. And then I have this painting here, and I'm have to go back to work on it. So that's how the studio look like. That's how it goes, and overall, I'm very satisfied with the studio. So I've been here now for exactly 1 year. 1 year and a couple months. I moved here in July, so August, September, October. So 1 year and 3 months. And I like this space. The only maybe complaint I would have is the height of the ceiling that maybe would give me a bit more air to breathe with the work, because sometimes it feels a little bit claustrophobic, especially when it's very sunny outside and the sun comes this way here in afternoon. It feels kind of overwhelmed by the sun, which is okay too, but maybe would be better to have that taller ceiling, but that will come maybe with the next studio. And then maybe this studio I will keep primary only for art classes. I don't know. We'll see what life will bring. I'm very optimistic about everything that happens today, tomorrow, and yeah, anytime, anywhere. I want to also say that if you have questions about my studio, about my work or materials, let me know. I'll be happy to talk about it some other time. Just because it's nice to get that engagement with other people. So if you want, please subscribe to my channel and then see how it goes with those videos. I'm going to make those videos, live streams, 5, maybe 6 days a week, because I'll be here on Saturdays, but Saturdays are kind of flexible too for me. So if I'll be here that 5 days a week, I will try to make a live streaming in the morning or afternoon or in the evening, depends, I don't know, because right now I have a pretty fixed schedule, but that can change. You know, I know that things change in my life rapidly sometimes, in terms of hours, how I can manage my studio time and painting time. So for now, I'll try to do it in the morning, but that can change. 5 days a week, that's my ideal goal for live streaming. So just so I can be in touch with the world, give you a little bit of overview to the studio that I do. And before I go and before I finish, this is also the painting I'm working on. And I don't know, I haven't been able to, besides looking at this painting, I haven't been really able to think if I need more in this painting or not. Most likely I need something, but I haven't decided yet. So, you know, I have a lot of indecision right now and decisions to make in the painting that I work on in the studio. Therefore, I need to speed up a little bit and be a little bit more confident about the subject matter, what I do, and then just put into the work. I think that that's the most important thing. I'm going to end up here. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.